welcome. How does it feel to be an Everton player?
Yeah, feels amazing. So excited to get started. Sitting here in the stadium, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's going to be a good year hopefully, and yeah, ready to get going.
And like you say, it's an exciting time to be joining the club. For you, why was this the right move, do you think?
Look, for me to leave my old club, it would have to have been for something special, a project that I really believed in. And after speaking to the manager and seeing the ambitions with the new stadium and everything, it felt like the right club. It felt like the right fit for me for the next step. Everton's one of the biggest clubs in the country, and I think that in the next couple of years the future is going to be bright. So it was yeah, it was an easy decision in the end to come here and play for this club.
And those conversations you had with our manager, David Moyes, why was he so keen to sign you? What were those conversations you had with him?
Yeah, he said he's been an admirer of me for a while. Loves the way I play and just explains to me what he sees me doing in my role in this team, and that's what you want to hear as a player. Look, I have enormous respect for him. He's a legend of the game, so it'll be a pleasure to work under him. But I think we both have that. We know what we're going to give each other, and that's the most important thing. And hopefully, we can take that going into the season.
You're a player with plenty of Premier League experience, a well-rounded midfielder. But what do you think you can add to this team?
I'd say all round. I work 100% for this team every time I step forward on the pitch. Goals and assists, that's a big part of my game that I've been trying to introduce in the last couple of years, but also just defensive work. Like, as I said, you'll be seeing 100% commitment every game. It won't be like here, there. I just want to make the fans excited and make them get them off their feet and hopefully have some good memories.
And you just spoke about it off camera, but this season will be your first at our new stadium, Hill Dickinson Stadium. We're here now, obviously. What do you make of it?
It's incredible. Obviously, I've played in all of the Premier League stadiums, and this is one of the, if not one of the most impressive. So that in itself is a major exciting factor for wanting to join this club. It's, as I said, it's coming into a new era now where I think it can be an exciting time to be an Everton supporter. So I feel privileged that I'm going to be here playing my football.
Do you think it perhaps shows the ambition of the club, the fact that we've got this world-class stadium now?
Exactly that. It makes it a really positive selling point and gives players a lot of confidence knowing that the club are really having a go. And stadiums like this, it can produce really good Premier League nights and days. And yeah, I'm excited to be a part of that.
And while you're at Chelsea, you gained a lot of big game experience playing in the Premier League, winning the Conference League and the Club World Cup too. Do you think you grew as a player during that spell?
Definitely. I've evolved a lot as a player and a person, and as you said, I gained a lot of experience in important games and games that you have to win. So I feel like I've got that winning mentality. I always want to win. I'm very competitive, so I'm hoping I can help bring this to the team and put some points on the board, because we'll be pushing for as high as possible this season. There's nothing less is going to be acceptable.
You've proved you can play across the centre of midfield, whether it's attacking, holding, or more of like a box-to-box midfielder. Do you have a preferred role, perhaps a role where you feel you're most effective?
Like you said, I can play in all of those positions. I'd probably say naturally a box-to-box midfielder suits my skill set the best. Getting up and down, run all game, defending, attacking. I think like that's my main strength. But as you said, wherever the gaffer wants me across, if it's more attacking, a bit more defensive, I'm willing to play there, and it's just about having the best impact possible for the team.
In the season before last, you recorded 26 goal contributions, a big return. You won Leicester's Players Player of the Season and Supporters Player of the Season. How keen are you to prove that you can show that quality within the Premier League this season for Everton?
Very, very keen. Look, this fan base is probably one of the most passionate in the country, so I know if we start playing well and I start showing the fans what I'm about, it's going to be a big bonus and help me and the team show the best. So that's what I want. Like I said, I want to be adding more goals and assists to my game. I want to be an effective midfielder that's winning games for the football club. So I'm sure that I'll be working every day to do that, and hopefully the more I do, the more the fans will be excited.
It's been a quick turnaround for you with the Club World Cup only finishing in mid-July. Looking ahead to the new season, how are you in terms of your fitness and your sharpness ahead of the new campaign?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. As you said, I didn't really have any time off, and the time I did have off, I made sure I was in the right shape. So when an opportunity came up like this, I'm I don't need any extra time to get up to speed. I'm straight in with the lads, and I'm straight in with the games.
And not long to go now, you must be excited to pull on that shirt again and play here in front of our home crowd.
No, I'm honestly very excited. My family's excited. There's a real buzz about this. It feels right for me. So just that alone gives me the motivation and the extra determination to show everybody, prove a point, and yeah, have a really successful time here.
And just lastly, do you have a final message for our Evertonians watching?
Just thanks for the support so far, even though it's been very short. I see it all, and I know how passionate everyone is, so I'm just hoping that me and the team can produce as best as possible to have great times coming up. So yeah, continue supporting the lads, and it's going to be a good year.